coaster discussion. Basically, in the series, you're going to have me and some special guests. Usually me and Eric, but Eric couldn't join us tonight for the first episode, so that's kind of a bummer. He can join us hopefully next week. And yeah, basically in the series, we'll be discussing some of the newer roller coasters coming out. And basically stuff like that, maybe some park updates, some trip reports, and yeah, just to discuss, maybe play some roller coaster database roulette. And let's just get started. Now, we have some news out of Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and they're getting a RMC Raptor coaster. If you want to see the trailer, it is on our channel. If you want to see that, it's on our channel right now. You can watch the teaser. Yeah. So you can watch that. It looks to be a good ride. I mean, it's a Raptor coaster. So I was kind of expecting if any park got one, it would be a T-Rex, like these bigger parks. But it was a Raptor, so the capacity is really going to suck. That's all I'm going to say. I did the math, and it's going to be like, with 2 trains, it's going to be around 600 riders per hour, so it's not going to be the best capacity. Or if you're having 3 trains, around 900 or so. Yeah, not the best capacity, but, I mean, I can't really control that. And also the name kind of sucks. Again, Six Flags is relying on the DC licensing to make their name, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, so that kind of sucked. But yeah, the name honestly sucks. Wonder Woman Lasso Coaster. Honestly, no one's really gonna call it that. Everybody's gonna basically just call it Wonder Woman. I mean, same thing with Batman the Ride. No one calls it Batman the Ride. Everybody calls it Batman and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get on to the next thing. Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Yeah, the permit for a 315-foot tall roller coaster has gone through, and it has to be built in the next 36 months. So that's around 3 years. So yeah, that's around the next 3 years. So, and now they're saying, more people are saying it's going to be a Giga. I would love to see a Giga at this park, but this is my home park, and honestly, I can't really see a Giga here. I mean, they could do it. I'm not going to try and get my hopes up for one unless, I mean, there's obvious signs of them building a new roller coaster. And also, we know it's going to be a new area, and the area, it's going to be like kind of behind the Fiesta Italy area, and I think it's going to actually have a bridge and connect back around to the Drachen Fire area and go back into the Oktoberfest. That would be pretty nice. Now we're going to have, because I mean, you had to walk through that pathway, which there really wasn't nothing, so that'd be kind of nice. Yeah, now we got, but my thing is, if they're going to get a new attraction, if it's going to be a Starflyer, I really thought that would have been better in the Ireland section, because that part of the park really needs some upgrades. There's actually no rides currently in that area. There was Europe in there. There's going to be a new one next year. It's going to be that VR ride, theater ride. So yeah, basically it's going to be that, and it's not. I mean, I'm not really expecting like a coaster here. I mean, Busch Gardens, but we're gonna see a new area. It's gonna be probably highly themed. We're probably gonna see a restaurant or two. Maybe some flats. Probably a Starflyer most likely. But I mean, the way the soil test thing is going across the Rhine River, so could we be seeing a Giga coaster? It's pretty likely. Saying now. At first I was like, no way, it's a Giga. It's Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Look at their last few editions. Their last huge coaster was Apollo's Chariot, and last of them have been family rides, except Tempesto. But I mean, Tempesto, it should have never been added to that park. I'd rather go on no coaster and then getting that. I mean, it's a new coaster and all. It's kind of unique. It was kind of unique being in this area of the country. But the way they did the restraints, I mean, I don't really ride it that much. To be honest with you, the capacity's pretty terrible, and I usually do not ride it when I go to Busch Gardens. And usually it breaks down during wind, so it can't operate during high winds. So I mean, I usually don't ride it that much. I mean, I might ride it if there's no line for it, I'm already in the area. But I mean, Tempesto, yeah, no, I'm not really a huge fan on it. It's a fun ride. I'm not a big fan on it since it's a clone ride. It doesn't really look nice in the area. I mean, it looks cool and all, but yeah, I don't really like it. So also we got oh my god we also have we have Georgia Cyclone. We're gonna discuss that today. Um, Georgia Cyclone, yeah. There's like we were looking at the no, I already seen RMC since it closed down. That could be possible, but we also saw all those markers on every single footer, and we might be seeing like just complete like removal of it for a free spin. I mean, if that happens, that happens. I'm not gonna get my expectations too high for this, so yeah. And also, you might want to know if you're in the Japan area, Space World is closing down in December. So if you're going into that area, you might want to go to Space World because it could be gone. They have a really good More Rides looping coaster, which was designed by Schwarzkopf. They also have Titan, which got new trains that are apparently more comfortable. And they also have some other pretty good rides. They also have Saturn. Hopefully, if the park does close completely, permanently, they remove some of these rides. Because there's some pretty good rides there. So, next we have, so yeah, that's basically, it, yeah, can't really think of anything else, oh yeah, King's Dominion update, they basically almost done with the lift hill now, yeah, in like 2 days, it just completely blew up on the construction scene. There's like, the lift hill's almost done now, we're pretty close for it to be, topped off, at least with the track. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. And Mean Streak, about the same thing. The lift hill is pretty much almost done. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. This has been Joseph James from Roller Coaster Junkies, and hopefully you enjoyed this. It'll probably be more entertaining next time when I have some actual guests on here. I made this at like 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, thank you for watching. Again, this has been Joseph James from Roller Coaster Junkies, and goodbye.